Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. We're going to talk about the Coral Lok, which is a device created to increase coral outplanting efficiency. We first wanted to introduce you to our newly founded nonprofit organization, the Ocean Rescue Alliance, ORA. Our mission is to save the ocean one reef at a time. We are currently working closely with Reef Cells to deploy artificial reefs all around the globe. We are aiming to conduct sustainable restoration through incorporating these objectives. Our artistically crafted reefs enable every individual the opportunity to create an eternal reef for their loved one or company. Through the creation of artificial reefs designed to incorporate art, innovative designs, and safe materials to enhance marine habitats and provide a unique diving location, creating a lasting memory on the ocean floor that will help restore our marine ecosystems. Our education program seeks to empower and inspire our future generations to maintain our marine environments, coupled with our citizen science program, the Coral Rangers, which engages our local communities in reef monitoring and coral restoration efforts. Our research investigates design improvements, fish population dynamics and recruitment, coral outplanting, and making effective restoration progress. Our goal is to spread awareness and create marine habitats that will last for generations to come. My name is Shelby Thomas, and I'm the COO and Director of Research for the Ocean Rescue Alliance and 1,000 Mermaids Artificial Reef Project. I'd like to introduce you guys to Stacy.
Hello, I'm Stacy Brown. I'm the CFO and Director of Education for ORA and also 1,000 Mermaids Project. Our projects wouldn't be possible without our reef building partner, Reef Cells, based out of South Florida. The founder, Chris O'Hare, has been building artificial reefs for over 30 years and continues a process improvement approach to improving reef design and structure, benefiting fish populations, enhancing marine habitats, and contributing to coral restoration. ORA's current project, 1,000 Mermaids, is an eco-art project where we hand-cast mermaid sculptures. Objectives of this project include habitat enhancement, coral restoration, ecotourism, fish population and reef monitoring research, citizen science projects, community outreach and education, and collaboration with like-minded entities. Other artificial reef projects include the Andrew Red Harris Reef, Phil Foster Park Snorkel Trail, and the Peanut Island Pier Reef. Coral restoration and innovation are needed now more than ever, especially in the light of the current dire situation caused by Stony coral tissue loss disease and other environmental and anthropogenic stressors. Reef Cells Coral Loks were deployed for the first time in August of 2019 and were developed to enhance and innovate coral restoration practices by incorporating coral transplant devices onto concrete artificial reefs. Coral Loks have been successfully added onto reefs as part of the 1,000 Mermaids project in Riviera Beach, Florida.
The Coral Lok was designed to increase the efficiency of coral outplanting. We aim to address the importance of effective restoration solutions from both a resource and time management perspective. As many of you know, outplanting coral can be resource intensive and take a lot of time. Our ability to outplant coral more effectively will determine how successful we are with coral restoration in the future. The Coral Loks have the ability to be embedded into the modules with female or male receivers. These receivers can be used to outplant coral fragments onto a variety of reefs. We are able to move the fragmented corals on a transport grid as seen in the middle photo that will help us minimally handle the corals and carry multiple to outplant while diving. The corals are screwed into the transport grid, which eases the transport from the nursery to the reef. We are hoping this will increase coral outplanting efficiency and save time. With the male receiver, we have the ability to enhance the modules further with the mini habitat module, which is a flower-like attachment that is attached and connected with a bolt. This gives us the ability to effectively outplant 10 to 15 corals at a time. This could include other artificial reefs and natural reefs, providing habitat enhancement and an opportunity to outplant corals in the future on any existing structure. Here are some more photos of the Coral Lok variety. Reef Cells has took a process improvement approach and has constantly implemented design improvements throughout the years. Coral can be grown in nurseries on the Coral Lok frag plugs and then transplanted onto the modules. A lot of the design focus has been oriented around reducing the handling stress of the coral, increasing survivability, and restoration efficiency.
The Coral Lok are all made out of reef-safe and pH-neutral materials, which include ceramic and calcium carbonate. In this photo, a pigment is added to differentiate the Coral Lok from the surrounding concrete module. These module photos are from the deployment in August of 2019. The top left was 1 week post-deployment, and the bottom right was 2 months post-deployment, where you can already see a good amount of growth. At 9 months post-deployment, we found very minimal biofouling on the Coral Lok frag plugs, the image on the left, and no biofouling in the threaded portion of the right image. A very valuable finding at this reef check was that this shows the ability to outplant coral on the modules once growth has established and once a healthy surrounding microbiome is present. Although we could outplant a week after deployment, this also enables us to have the flexibility to outplant at a later date if necessary.
Here are some additional pictures of growth on our modules after 9 months. As you can see, there's quite significant growth. We are further investigating the benefits of the reef cells mix, which appears to be more conducive to growth and recruitment. The module design goals aim to promote fish recruitment and coral growth, mimicking a natural reef with shelves and interstitial spaces. Reef Cells applies a calcium carbonate blast, which increases the surface area and creates texture. We are currently investigating our different module designs and impacts to growth and recruitment with the calcium carbonate blast. You can see there are cavities of interstitial spaces along with pass-through proliferations. These micro and macro habitats enable different fish species and life stages to take refuge from predation. Some artificial reefs can tend to target larger fish species, where smaller species are not able to take refuge. These designs create more complex habitat and enable a variety of species to find their niche. We are currently monitoring fish population dynamics and recruitment on our reefs, along with a study to monitor adjacent and natural reefs to compare our module effectiveness and assess further modifications if necessary. In addition to our reef-like designs, we have the ability to create artistic and memorial reefs. With our 1,000 Mermaids artificial reef project, hand-casted mermaid sculptures were created to bring awareness to marine conservation and coral restoration. These reefs enhance marine habitat, but also serve as an ecotourism attraction, which we hope will impact our local communities and continue the creation of new artificial reefs. Thank you guys for tuning in, and feel free to comment any questions below. You can contact us here.